Hey, good morning guys, or good afternoon, whatever. It's a beautiful day here in East Tennessee, not a cloud in the sky. It's supposed to get up to 63. I'm so excited, and I'm driving this cat-eye truck. Today, Mrs. PIB and I, look at that deer.
Aww.
There's a deer got hit on the side of the road. Today, we're going to go to my friend's house that I bought the 1966 Chevy short bed fleet side truck from. Check out that old Mercury.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, remember, I've got a. She didn't show y'all the Mercury. I don't know what she's doing. It takes her a minute sometimes.
In the mirror.
Yeah. Anyway, the point of the video is my wife and I are going to go to the big back glass cab that came with the truck, and my wife and I are going to clean it out from all the stuff that's in there, debris and whatnot, and we've got a whole bunch of tarps in the back of this cat-eye truck, along with some duct tape and some bungee cords. We're going to try to clean it out. I'm going to wrap the truck up the best that I can to try to keep the majority of it out of the weather. Remember, it doesn't have any glass for now. I'm slowly trying to do a few things. You know, I might could use that big back glass on the other frame that you'll see here shortly when we get there. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to take care of business before. Like I said, it's 63. It's February, so the waspers, the ticks, the poison ivy, the snakes, and everything else that I don't like to be around in the summertime will be coming out soon. Especially red waspers. They always come out first, and they're looking for a home. So I'm going to try to. Probably should have went that way, huh? Anyway, I'm going to try to take care of that, get it all covered up best I can, clear out the floor. I'm anxious to see what the floor looks like in the cab, and you'll see the rest when we get there. Hang on, guys. Guys, we made it. There's the big back. There's the extra frame. We're going to go up to the cab. Hang on, guys. Where is the VIN plate on this one? It should be on the post out there by the windshield. Should be.
Ooh, it's about cleaned out.
What if it goes up in the headliner or something?
Those faces just like
Maybe, I don't know. Traffic runs all the time.
Sound like gravel. I'm still thinking about how to take that one. And I believe it says for a few seconds. Probably. I don't think nobody.
Crazy.
Guys, I just told my wife don't say nothing crazy, and the first thing she said is crazy, just to aggravate me. But this is the big back glass. There's no glass. But I have plans of using this cab. But my buddy, I got a really good friend, and he's already cleaned most of it out before we even got here. But here's the floorboard where it's typical to rust. It's my first time to see it. But see, where did I see that? There's the gas pedal that goes right here. But as you can see, it's a 3-speed. But see all these fancy knobs that's got the chrome on it? This was I'm thinking this was kind of like a high dollar truck. But at one time, you know how it is, 66 all the way up to now. It's been a long time ago. But I'm hoping and praying with that other frame down there that maybe if we can just kind of piece it together now and again.
A big sticker.
So, yeah, this is it. I'm real happy to get it. I can't hardly sleep because of it. But anyway, okay, I'll see y'all in a bit. Guys, we're trying to cover it up, but I was going to show you. I got these pieces too. The corner pieces here, they're laying in there. Okay, guys, we got. Believe it or not, my buddy had a big tarp. We covered. It was on here originally, but the wind got a hold of it, blew the tarp off. So now we got them, both the forward cab and my 66 big back glass cab covered up. I still got my 2 doors right here, but they'll be fine. He said as soon as it dries up a little bit, we're going to try to get this trailer down to where the frame is at that I just showed you on the way in, start of this video. And we'll try to get a bunch of fellers that's a lot stronger than I am to pick this cab up, and we'll put it on a trailer and take it maybe to GM 1038. For some reason, that cab looks pretty good. I don't know how much glass is for these trucks, like big back glass or whatever, but just try to show you around here. I was showing you the other day, but I didn't get a chance to show you this. My buddy bought this Rambler years ago, and it ran as a 6-cylinder. Now most people just call it a junk car, and it probably is now, but at the time it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's missing the back bumper and this, that, and the other, but you don't see many Rambler station wagons. And it's a trying to read it. It's a cross country. Kind of cool if you're into Ramblers. My buddy was using it for storage. I thought he was going to fix the car because it did run. I mean, his thing was get them up and running. You know, he'd buy junk cars just to see if he could get them running, and once he did, he's kind of done with them. But this old car, at the time, I wouldn't have mind. Y'all know me, I want everything. I wouldn't have mind having this car, but it's got the roof rack and all that stuff. These Ford trucks belong to someone else. This belongs to my buddy that helped me cover the tarp up that I bought the 66 truck from, and doesn't have a motor and transmission. It's a Ford LTD. The van is his, the school bus is his, and somebody was asking about this school bus being like a square body. I'm not going to walk all the way up there to look at it, but I'll show you maybe a little bit closer. It looks like it's a GMC. It is. It's a GMC. And the rest of these Ford trucks are not his. The only one that's his is the green one. But just thought I'd show you what's back here since we're here. That's my buddy's Ford truck, the green one. That's his. The rest of them belong to his friends. Luckily, I'm one of them. So there's another Ford truck right there. Y'all's probably seen that in other videos. Anyway, we're heading back. We got the thing covered up, trying to keep the waspers and snakes and the general rain and weather that's coming up. Springtime here in East Tennessee, we get tons of rain, spring rains and stuff. So it's covered up best we can. We're going to try to save what we can. And these other Ford trucks don't belong to my buddy, but they belong to other folks. Now that four-wheel drive truck right there, well, actually there's two of them. That one's one. Looks like it was a long bed. That one might be one too. Try to show you a little bit better as I walk. I'm walking slow because of my knee, But that one right there, that's a cool looking old truck, isn't it? I think it is. Anyway, I'll see y'all in a bit, guys. Okay, guys, we got just a few minutes. I'm waiting on somebody to show up here. And I thought in the meantime, if you watch the other video, I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description that you can watch where we're dragging this truck out of here. See the tire tracks, the front wheel. The front and rear wheel was locked up, but the rear wheel broke loose. The front wheel is still frozen, won't spin, but that's no big deal. I just noticed, or maybe I failed to notice, but that frame right there for a 66 is got a chrome front bumper, but it's bent. Let me see if I can show you a little bit better without me having to see where it's bent right there. But it's still a good frame. So, but my buddy, the reason, if you're new to the channel, the reason I got the 66 truck, as I said, my buddy is really a Ford Mercury guy, but that truck I got, the 66 truck, watch the video in the description, you'll know what I'm talking about. He had an opportunity to buy his first car back, and it was a 64 Ford. Well, he's got a parts card here, and see it's got the bumper guards, bumperettes, whatever, right there, which is an option. See, I can walk around here right now because I have not seen one wasper yet, but that's probably going to change in the next few days. Just kind of show you the insides. Just a little. Great parts car. Automatic in the floor. Somebody's put it in the floor. Still got the original key in it. See that? Isn't that something? But I mean, heck, I've had cars much worse than this. This is not a bad car. From what I can see from here. Needs floor work. But I mean, remember, it is a 64 Ford. It's a Galaxy 500. And let's look at this 59 Ford. Now, I've known this car here for 20-25 years. It does not have a rear end in it. But I'm going to tell you something I'm sorry, my finger was in the way. I'm going to show you something best I can. See those little things right there? Let me get my finger out of the way where you can see it. There's 4 on each side of the car. And it's my understanding, doing history of these old cars, that means it's I think it was made in Canada or a certain factory that made the 59 Fords. You know, they had several factories. Well, one of them put those on there. I forget the story behind it, but if you're really interested, you can look it up. But this is kind of a unique car. It's a 2-door post Ford. I guess it's a custom, you know, plain Jane kind of stuff. If you're not familiar with these, the hood opens up from here like this, you know. Instead of opening like this, it opens like this. The fancy 59 Fords had a little like gun sight with glass that had a Ford emblem in it. Like I said, this is the cheap model right here. And it looks like it used to be green at one time. But you know, I don't know, I just like these old cars. I mean, when I was growing up as a kid, like I said, I'm 68 years old, and I mean, these cars were everywhere. Nobody thought nothing about fixing them, but I mean, just to even find a 2-door post 59, I mean, just think of all the cars that was around back then. 59 Chevys, Studebaker was still around, Rambler, you know, all kinds of cars and trucks. But you know, I just thought this is kind of cool. I don't know when you get to a point, you know, say like you had this car, it comes to a point that it's, you know, it's junk. But then when you wait several years and you look at something like this, for example, just for an example, or this 64 Ford, you think, well, hey, that's worth fixing. You know, it comes to a point, hey, this was a 390 car. Big block car. Hey, Miss PLB.
Hello.
She's coming to check on me, I guess. But
I was scared for
anyway,
you. I want you to
I just about tripped just then. Yeah.
on that pine tree.
I don't think I'm going to trip on that, but it don't hurt to mention it. Guys, I'm going to end the video here before I do fall down. My name is Jimmy. You're watching Parameters Best. I'm also on Facebook, Parameters Best, Instagram, Parameters Best. Got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Facebook, Man on a Budget, and Man on a Budget 1 on Instagram. If you'd like and subscribe to both channels, I surely would be grateful. Say bye, Miss PLB.
Bye.
Y'all have a blessed day. God bless you. See y'all later.